Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in on this episode. We have Rullee666. Rule is back in his Foch Tier 9. What is it? French. Autoloader. You know, this didn't always have an autoloader on it. The Tier 9 Foch. Why does it have one now? I don't know. What? Blame it on the rain. I have no idea. Why? Wargaming felt that this thing needed an autoloader, but it's got one. And as you can see, it's got 4 rounds. And he is shooting at, I don't know what, the other sniper spot over there. Into the bush where other TDs usually hang out. He sent me this video, Rullee did. Said, you know, I had a pretty good game. I don't really like this map with this tank. And I'm thinking, how can you not like this map with this tank? This is actually a good map for this tank. You've got a lot of wide open sniper positions to sit in. And you can see this poor Leopard PTA is about to learn that lesson. He takes one hit. And we got a 100 LT, but he's behind the dune. And then the EBR is raging. We're going to take a shot. We missed the turret, but he backs up. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, we missed. No, there he goes. Now he's dead. But we got spotted. So we press C for a reload, or maybe that was the last shell. I wasn't counting. Move around a little bit. Good news here is there's no artillery to pound on you while you're camping at the cap. Rullee, come on, man. What are we doing? Look, his whole team is in the corner. The whole team is in the corner. The good news is that the enemy team is pushing, so this spot actually has shots. But I will say, if you look at it, had you actually moved up to about here, see this little spot right down here, kind of where these dudes are, but maybe a little bit forward. See that little rise right there? You'd had a lot more shots on guys. Now, you do run the risk of being spotted right there, which is why you may need to move back and forth. But a little bit more forward, I think, would have been better for you. The IS-7, I think, is actually on the back side up there, and is probably not shootable. But look at that. Now here comes a Tiger 2. You'd have had a lot more shots if you'd have been a little bit closer. Holy cow, look at them all. They're everywhere. Tiger 2's moving around. Now here's the thing. Who is giving you all these spots? Well, it was the EBR, but he's run off. And now it's a near-dead T10 that's giving you all these shots. Just bad gunnery. No lead fire. You needed a lot of lead fire at that range and at that speed, right? So the more range, the more speed, the more lead you're going to need. I made a rhyme. There goes the MX getting crushed. And, oh look, another camper behind us, the 5120. Good God. Look at his whole team is in the same corner. None of them have left cap. Virtually none of them have left cap. Alright, but we're getting shots, alright? Now, to Rule's credit, he is now moving forward, which I think is the right answer. I would have done it much earlier, but good on you. You've dropped 1100. Now we're moving forward. We got some near deads. And this tank does excel and in the assault TD role, especially against a bunch of near deads that you can clip out. Or drop a couple shots on multiple guys and clip a couple out at a time. Tiger 2, is he going to poke? Look, this T10 is still alive. A lot of this has to do with no artillery. That T10 is probably not still there if there was any artillery in the game. I don't think that shot was actually at you. We're going to line one up and shoot it back there. One of them looks like it actually goes in, although it may be going past his draw range, so who knows what it hit. And now we're going to move forward. I like this. You take some shots. They were blind shots. I don't know if I necessarily would have taken all 4 of those right there, but you do hit C for the reload. We bounce a shell coming at us from a 1390. We hang out in this little depression. Not wanting to be hit by an IS-7 or Indian Panzer. A little wiggle, a little jiggle. Now we're going to go back up and over and push up under, and we're almost reloaded. So a good time to reload on these, especially if you've only used a shell or 2 and you want to make sure you've got as many shells as possible, is while you are on the move forward, moving from cover to cover. And we're going to come up and over this. No respect. The poor Tiger 2. IS-7's near dead. Boom on the Tiger 2. Boom on the Tiger 2. Down he goes. And we take a hit. T-28 is shooting HE. We take a T-28 HE shell and we force a reload, and that was an interesting decision for me. It's kind of a critical phase right here. I think this EBR thinks you still have shots. So he pushes up here I think trying to get them busy, hoping that you're going to come up and take some shots. He gets one of them, but now he's probably feeling a little bit overexposed right now. And you are not there to push in. So I think, based on the hit points of the tanks that were up here, I may have pushed in with the clip that I had. And then you just need a good aim right here. We aim it, we kind of, I don't know if we're auto-aiming or what we're doing here. We just accept the shot and we get serious about it. All right, stupid IS-7 die. Down he goes. Boom, into the 100 LT, who can't circle you because if he moves forward, he's going to eat a bunch more shots. He's really in bad hurting status. He takes another shot backing up. He gets the Scorpion G, actually. And survives to get up and over the dune right there. And things are looking pretty good. We're 8-4. But we've got to pick apart this sniper's nest. We have a T-95, a T-28, a Stir. Is there a Rullee? There's a Rullee as well. Goodness gracious. And a Scorpion G unaccounted for. So we're going to come around here, and we have loaded, I think, gold. And I got to be honest with you, I don't really know why we're facing up to the T-95. I probably would have ignored him, and I would have gunned down, if I had the shot, yeah, I would have gunned down this T-28. I think you have a better chance of pinning that guy. I think we're going to sneak one in. We actually sneak one in. He gets a little angled, and it might have even gone into that top turret. We miss a couple, and then after that first clip, Rule, I would have said, all right, never mind. I don't want to push this guy anymore. Maybe come down low, dive up and under this dune, whatever this thing is, this pile of sand right here, and move up in this area, and maybe you catch out whatever's hanging out down here, and I'm assuming that's where the Scorpion's hanging out, because you've got 3/4 to 4/5 of the map now. All of them are in there. There's the Scorpion. So we're going to sit here and reload, and unfortunately we reload, and then we turn around and we go ahead and try to face up this T-95 again. I think I would have just gone after the T-28. We move up, we don't have the gun depression, we get spotted for it, that's unfortunate. And then we come in here and we're going to go ahead and try to snipe. Nice little dodge on the T-28. The poor T-95 does not hit a pin. And I don't think, do you get one down below there? No, that one goes into the dirt, and another shot, and it's nothing. You're going to struggle at that range to pick apart a T-95 with this gun. There's the Rullee. There you go, now they're taking it, and you're doing what I thought about doing at least one clip earlier. Well, you do come up and over the high part right here. I may have gone down a little lower. I'm surprised you didn't take any hits, but nobody spotted you. Because what they've got left has bad spotting, other than the 1390, which is way over there on the north side of the cap. And there we go. I might have stopped and just started firing at the T-28 right there. But as it is, we man up, and we are just going to go face hug a T-95, who doesn't know you're there for a moment. Now he does. Oh, he says, son of a biscuit. There we go, another shot into him. One more. Oh, that was a track, but we'll get him now. Uh-oh, that didn't work. And now we're face up. The T-28 stops, the T-95 is pushing you, and I think you actually go, there you go, rather than get pushed out, and I think that's probably the right idea, rather than get pushed out so far where those guys can hit you, but it looks like, other than the Rullee, there's not much that's going to get to you. Nice job picking at the T-95, and then we're just going to go right through. Like I said, the T-28 just has worse armor. We're going to go right through that platform. Boom. Boom. And down he goes. Spin around. I've got the 103, and we stop. And at first I'm like, what happened? Did he disconnect? And then we have to type. We must type words. I don't know. Does that lose you one hit of damage? Maybe. I don't know, but we go for the lower plate and then think, oh, that's a good idea. Boom. I might have just charged past him. Once he shot me that last time, I might have just gone past him and maybe tried to ram him in the side, or maybe just ram him in the front. I don't know. Every hit point counts, right? We're going to back out so he doesn't get the kill on us. The T-10 is jousting with him and loses. And there we go, 4,878, maybe a little more. I've got the results after this. It might have been a 5,000 damage game. There were some blind shots in there, so who knows? Some of that might have went through. Nice job, man. I wasn't jazzed. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't jazzed about the camping spot early on, but they came to you, so not. How do I put this? I wouldn't have gone there initially myself. I probably would have been on my way to a more forward position and then seen them all pushing in and help my team take them on from there. But as it was, you went there and they showed up and you started shooting. So, it's just really down to personal style. The good news is, whichever way you do it, you didn't stay there. Once the hit points and the fight moved, you moved. So good on you. I thought that was the right decision. I would not have put that second clip into a T95. I would have found a different angle or somebody else to shoot. You can get to him later. He's not going very far. Just don't let him sit there and snipe you. You got lucky, really, to be quite honest. He missed you a couple times or bounced you a couple times as well in there. But the rest of it, nicely done, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending it in. A good replay for review and for everybody to take a look at. For everybody else, as always, we will see you.